So I met this guy on Bumble and he wanted to invite me out to the rooftop bar here in Singapore. And I was like, yeah, I'm down. And he was like, I really want to get to know you. I want to take you to the rooftop bar. Again, we're going out to have drinks. You know how I feel about that. But yeah, I was going to go. So the next day, instead of me going to the rooftop bar, I actually gave him my number and we FaceTimed. And then as soon as we jump on FaceTime, he's asking me, what surgeries have you have? I said I had my boobs done, I had a BBL, just typical surgeries that most girls would get. He goes, your teeth are so nice. I'm like, yeah, I had those done too. Then he looks at me and he goes, are you a lady boy? Because that's what they call people here in Asia. I go, why does it matter to you? He says, oh, because there's a lot of lady boys around here and I just want to make sure. I said, yes, I'm a trans woman. He said, okay, because trans women, they naturally are bigger built. I said, that's not true. I said, my arms are fairly small. Not all trans women are hugely built. It just depends on your genetics. You could be a smaller guy and be tiny, a bigger guy and have huge arms. You can be a bigger woman and have broad shoulders. Just because you're trans.
What she's trying to say is that not every trans or ladyboy is shaped like a guy. Because most people believe that, if you have broad shoulders or big hands or big feet, that automatically makes you a trans person. So what she's trying to say is that you have people who are born a boy or a guy and they are naturally petite or small. And I agree. Not all guys are big and, buff like a linebacker, football player. That's not true. Not true. And not all girls are feminine looking. You have some girls that look more masculine than guys.
Doesn't mean that you're going to look like that. And then he's like, oh, well, most trans women have, bigger frames in their stomach area. So I showed him my stomach. I was like, look at my stomach. It's small. He's like, you're not trans. I'm like, I am trans. He was like, there's no way because you're small framed. There are trans women that are small framed. So I just feel like I was getting interrogated because I was trying to prove to him that I was trans. And first of all, he told me that he doesn't like trans. And then he said that he's attracted to femininity. My whole thing about it is, this man is 32, I'm 29. Every time I talk to a guy that's either in their late 20s or in their 30s, they don't know how to conversate and they don't know how to be comfortable in their sexuality. So we ended the conversation and I told him, I said, you know what, you need to find yourself and you need to be comfortable in your sexuality because you're not comfortable in your sexuality. And I can tell that from being on the phone with you. He blocked me. I don't get it. I don't understand. Every time I talk to a guy, it's like they want to have me look like a man so that they can feel comfortable in knowing that they're not going to be attracted to me because I look like a man. I hate to break it to you, but I don't look like a man. And I am small framed. I'm small framed. And there are small framed trans women. There's trans women that are smaller than me. So it's like everyone is not going to look like a dude in a wig or a dude walking around. There's different forms of trans women, just like there's different forms of men, just like there's different forms of women. People need to understand that trans people are just trans people, and we come in all different shapes and sizes. Like, it's not that hard to mentally realize. Seriously.
The next cis woman to call me sir, I'm calling you sir right back. I told one of my coworkers, I was like, oh yeah, so I like hated my old job because like I would always get misgendered. And she was like, really? She didn't know that I wasn't on hormones back then, but like she was like, really? Like you literally look like a woman. And I was like, that changed everything for me. It's just your voice, like that's the only thing that gives it away, but you literally look like a woman, like you like. And I was like, oh, like I pass. Hold up. I was just like, so anybody who literally uses like thank you man or thank you sir, like y'all are just being rude and hateful as hell. Like the next man and next woman to call me sir, I'm misgendering you right back. I'm a woman, period. No one can take that from me.
And the only reason I don't like come into the office is like when I have to use the restroom. It's like I'll go into the family room or something, you know, or the single room, because they have like single restrooms. Even if you just want privacy, they have like those type of restrooms. So not necessarily family rooms, because this is a workplace, so it's kind of like single rooms, restrooms, where you can dress or whatever and chill. When I go into the women's restroom, I don't talk.
And basically what she's talking about is that when she goes to use the girls' bathroom, that she does not want to talk. That sometimes people try to make conversations, but she don't want to talk because she don't want them to know that she's trans. Because sometimes that's the only way to tell. Some trans, they look exactly like a biological girl or someone who was born a female. Sometimes you cannot tell. And the only way is through the voice. So when she's in the girls' bathroom, she tries not to talk.
And this one lady, she was all in my face, like, oh my God, I like your hair, I like your outfit. I'm like, you know, she was trying to clap my tea. I'm like, girl, I'm not about to talk, because bitch, that will give me away, okay? I think that's just my only thing, just in general. Like, even going out, you know, just in general, like in society, like if I gotta use the restroom, I'm like, I don't want to go in the girls' restroom with these people, child. And I think that's what y'all don't understand, is that a lot of us don't want to be in the restroom with y'all. We just have to use the restroom. I just will always go into the family restroom because I don't want no trouble. I don't want no trouble. I just want to live my life regularly, okay? That's all. That's all I want to do.
Okay, I might get a lot of backlash from what I'm about to say, but no. When I'm out in public and at clubs, I do not tell men that I am a trans woman. That's just my preference. Ladies, my trans ladies, please, please stop giving ourselves for free. Better yet, stop entertaining these. Ugh.